Hello and welcome to Gametube, a new show focusing on news and features within the video games industry. This week we discuss EA's stance on the Wii platform,
we would like to play,
the potential arrival of a Sony PSN subscription, and consider the importance of redistributing and reimagining classic titles. EA Montreal has given the Nintendo Wii a rather harsh uppercut to the chin, stating that the Wii is not its most focused market and would prefer to present blockbuster titles on the 360 and PS3. If you remember the Sega Dreamcast many years ago, you may have remembered that the lack of EA support doomed the console. However, due to the amount of Wiis in circulation, I believe that this statement by EA will not destroy the Wii. Sony may offer a new subscription-based package to sit alongside the current free service. Details are pretty sketchy, but will the current service be toned down in favour of charging for demos, etc.? The US already has this sort of service in place with Core.
And we've got great news for all Core subscribers. You've been selected to participate in the MAG beta test when it opens later this month.
Is Sony attempting to develop the Core episodes further and introduce them worldwide? This week's feature is discussing the importance of bringing back older titles and developing them into a better product. Originally available on the PS2 and Dreamcast, Res was a unique title mixing Panzer Dragoon style shooting with an emphasis on shooting enemies to create music. The title fetches a fair amount for the Dreamcast version, but the Xbox Live Arcade title is perhaps the best re-release, offering HD graphics at an incredibly cheap price point. I can never get to grips with Bomberman, and I've been told that my complete random attack strategy occasionally infuriates other players. The Xbox Live Arcade release has a strong emphasis on multiplayer gaming, the game looks great, there's costume unlocks, and there's near limitless fun. Like many of you, Super Street Fighter 2 is my favourite beat 'em up of all time. There were few enough moves per character so not to be confused, yet enough characters to let you spend hours every night attempting to master each one. While the HD remake does look nice, I do miss the pixelated characters.
You lose!
It's Deal of the Week time now. If you are quick, you can go to the new digital distribution service, Get Games, and download a copy of Serious Sam HD for just £9.99. The regular retail price is £17.99, so an £8 saving is definitely worth it. The regular retail price of this title is a joke, and a £12.99 max should be enforced. The game is fun and frantic and works very well online. The downside is that while they have upgraded the graphics, after not playing the original for so long, I kind of forgot how the graphics used to be, and it's very difficult to appreciate the work that went on to make this title available. It would be good to have the option to play through the original and the HD version in order to see just what has changed. The game is a good laugh and is a great co-op gaming experience. Unfortunately, as the title released so close to Left 4 Dead 2, I've been regularly playing through Left 4 Dead in favour of Serious Sam. At £10 it is a bargain, and if you want to play a mindless first person shooter, Get Games now. Some of you may be familiar with A Boy and His Blob on the NES. I missed out on that bandwagon, but fortunately the game was reimagined and developed for the Nintendo Wii, and I was able to get my hands on a copy. The game tells the tale of a boy who finds a blob in a crater. The two quickly become friends and soon discover that the blob has a rather alarming reaction to jelly beans. The blob mutates into a variety of useful items from ladders, trampolines to a rocket ship. Rather than take the blob to a local doctor's office to prevent any of these allergic reactions, the boy leads the blob from level to level, collecting golden jelly beans and gathering treasure chests on the way. The story has been pretty limited due to the child's poor communicating skills that range from
Blob!
and
Blob!
Not once do you see the boy say thank you for the blob's help, but you can press the up button near the blob to give him a hug. Cute. You can hold the jelly bean select button down and the game pauses, and you can comfortably choose which object you'd like the blob to turn into next. You then hold the throw button and control where the bean will land, and thus where the blob will have his allergic reaction. It's a friendly system that enables you to grasp the core game mechanics quickly. In closing, the game is fun, looks great, and can sometimes offer some puzzles that require you to use your brain. If you're a fan of the original, you need to pick this up. If you like puzzles and platforming, then you should at least give it a try. For me, this is one of the Wii's greatest releases this year, and it's a shame that the marketing for the title is near non-existent in the UK. We come to the end of this week's Gametube, but before I leave you, here's my most anticipated confirmed video game re-release, Black Mesa Source, a Half-Life 2 mod created by the fans which retells the story of Half-Life 1 with the Half-Life 2 engine. The mod looks amazing, and if you want to find out any more info, check out www.blackmesasource.com. Enjoy the rest of the video, and thank you for watching.